Today I'm going to be singing some songs for you. I've gotten a lot of requests for just like a regular singing video, so I'm going to sing a bunch of different songs. The first two will be dedicated to Adventure Time, which has left us. The series finales have happened yesterday, and there was a really beautiful song in the last episode, and I wanted to sing it. So let's get started. I have my phone here so I can see lyrics and stuff. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends, but you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening happened, will happen, happening happened, and will happen again and again. You and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. If there was some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were, and hang each moment up like pictures on a wall inside a billion tiny frames so that we could see it all. And it looked like will happen, happening happened, will happen, happening happened, and will happen again and again. You and I will always be back then. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. That's why you and I will always be best friends. Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to a cliff under a tree. We can gaze upon the water, an everlasting dream. All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. Maybe by next summer, we won't have changed our tunes. I still want to be with the butterflies and bees, making up new numbers and living so merrily. All of my collections, I share them all with you. I'll be here for you always, and always be with you. Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please, living so merrily. And there's my Adventure Time songs. So let's go on to the next. The next one is like kind of depressing, but it's a classic that a lot of parents sing to their children. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. That was a bit of a bummer. Okay, the next one is Rainbow Connection. You might know this from a Kermit the Frog's wonderful performance. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it, but I know they're wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when we wished on Morning Star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What's so we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Have you been fast asleep, and have you heard the voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? I think they're one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Okay, the next one is called Moon Song. It's a short and sweet one. I'm lying on the moon, my dear, I'll be there soon. It's a quiet, starry place. Sometimes we're swallowed up in space and here a million miles away. There's things I wish I knew. There's no thing I keep from you. It's a dark and shiny place, but with you, my dear, I'm safe and we're a million miles away. We're lying on the moon. It's a perfect afternoon. Your shadow follows me all day, making sure that I'm okay and we're a million miles away. And there's one more song that I can't really sing that well, but it's called Talk to Me by Cavetown, and I just thought it was really sweet and like kind of appropriate for ASMR, so I'll attempt it. You don't have to be a hero to save the world. It doesn't make you a narcissist to love yourself. It feels like nothing is easy, it'll never be. That's alright, let it out, talk to me. You don't have to be a prodigy to be unique. You don't have to know what to say or what to think. You don't have to be anybody you can never be. That's alright, let it out, talk to me. Anxiety, tossing, turning in your sleep. Even if you run away, you still see it in your dreams. It's so dark tonight, but you'll survive, certainly. It's alright, come inside and talk to me. We can talk here on the floor, on the phone if you prefer. I'll be here until you're okay. Let your words release your pain. You and I will share the weight, growing stronger day by day. It's so dark outside tonight. Build a fire warm and bright, and the wind it howls and bites. Bite it back with all your might. Anxiety, tossing, turning in your sleep. Even if you run away, you still see it in your dreams. It's so dark tonight, it looks nice. Fall asleep. It's alright, come inside and talk to me.